Okay, well listen, according to Starbucks.com, one pump of their classic syrup, which is what this guy's taking, is 4.9 grams of sugar per pump. That's 5 grams of sugar per pump. He's taking 40. 40 times 5 is 200. He has 200 grams of sugar in his freaking coffee.
200 grams! Why are we taking the biggest container that we can find and making coffee? Making the biggest coffee we can possibly make. Not the pool noodles as a straw.
Cheers. So we're going to use some caramel syrup. That should do it. I don't want to overdo it.
Don't want to overdo it. Making like a, what is that, a 10-foot cup?
I'm about to make the world's biggest coffee inside this wheelie bin.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Hey besties. Sorry if the lighting isn't ideal. The background is pretty though. The leaves are changing colors. Fall is among us, along with coffee season, pumpkin spice latte season. I mean, for a lot of you, coffee season is all year round, but we're going to be talking about a lot more than just your regular cup of joe, okay? We're going to be talking about coffee talk, and not like the wholesome content that's just like, make a cup of coffee with me, and it's just a typical cup of coffee. No, we're going to be talking about whatever this is. What is going on? I had no idea this was like a whole thing on TikTok until I saw a commentary video pop up on my YouTube, and it was like this insanely large coffee, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna talk about this. Because you guys loved my crumble cookie video so much, I thought, why not talk about coffee today? We talked kind of about the overconsumption of crumble cookie, now we're gonna talk about the overconsumption of coffee. Let's do it. I don't even know where to begin with this because I have never seen coffee fans like this before in my life. Now, let me start off by saying I'm sure a majority of this is just baiting viewers, you know, like people are not sitting down and making cups of coffee like this and drinking it all. I pray to God that's not the case. But you know, it's like rage baiting. I understand. But we're still gonna talk about it because it's not even the fact like I'm happy that they're not consuming this much coffee. It's also the fact like, why are we wasting so much just for the clicks, just for the followers? You know, ridiculous in my opinion. With all that being said, let's watch some coffee talk videos. Are you ready for this? I think it's fitting to start with this one, as fall is upon us. Pumpkin spice latte season.
Today we're making the world's biggest pumpkin spice latte.
With a 1,300-pound pumpkin. First, we add 100 gallons of water.
She's adorable.
5 large coffee cans. Some pumpkin cold roast. Get in there and stir it up, little man. 15 gallons of milk.
Time to add a little sugar.
Cinnamon. Time for the whipped cream. Gotta have a giant straw to drink it.
Did someone say pumpkin spice latte?
What a basic bitch.
Okay, I did not watch this whole video through for this video. But oh my goodness, what is going on here? Like, see, this is clearly just for the giggles, you know? But like, why are we wasting so much product for that? See, I love the end though. The ending's great. Why? I'm gonna be saying that throughout this video so many times, but why? Why are we taking a whole ass fish bowl? It's the waste. It's the waste of food that gets me. Why are we taking the biggest container that we can find and making coffee? Making the biggest coffee we can possibly make. Why? Okay, first of all, how do you wipe? Someone had to say it, okay? Everyone was thinking it. Second of all, why? That was a whole bottle of brand new creamer. Insane. Tell me why it's literally the size of her torso. I hope she's bringing this to a party or something.
You can't take a sip. I lost the glass straw in there. It's so good.
Okay, clearly not bringing it to a party, at least I hope not. Doesn't even look appealing. Does that look tasty to y'all? When your doctor says you can have 1 cup of coffee a day.
It's just one of those days.
No, literally, that's what these people look like. It gets worse, it gets worse. I mean, have you ever heard the expression, I could bath in this? I love it so much. I could bathe in this. There you go. It's just such a waste. Not the pool noodles as a straw.
Cheers. Cheers.
Good grief.
My sister has been moaning at me all goddamn week about making her a coffee. So let's give that what she wants. First things first, we're going to need some caramel sauce. I'm not going to lie, I don't actually think we're going to have enough, but let's get ready to rumble. Oh, I think I'm running out, guys. Not to worry, we have more.
That's more than enough.
Wait, I'm going to be quiet now so you can hear the ASMR. So we're going to use some caramel syrup. That should do it. I don't want to overdo it.
Don't want to overdo it. Making like a, what is that, a 10-foot cup?
Frothy. Oh, how exciting. Right, let's get it in. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Oh no! I've just had a thought, guys. How am I supposed to mix this all around? Let's add some more. Oops. Don't throw over my hand in it. I don't really need it.
That looks so gross.
Coffee. Yummy. There you go, your nice big fat straw. Get that in your gob.
Oh, thanks.
Go on. Oh, I can't right now.
That's still amazing.
Ah, cheers. That's delightful, isn't it? That's going to last us all week now. Well, probably not. Probably till tomorrow.
I don't even want to know how much sugar is in that. And that's what we're going to talk about next. It's quite insane if you're not aware of how much sugar is in your Starbucks drink or your Dunkin' Donuts drink. Now, if it's a little sweet treat, by all means, live your best life. But people are getting these drinks 1, sometimes 2, 3 times daily. Heck, when I was little, I would get an ice cap from Tim Hortons all the time. It was my favorite thing in the world. Now that I am grown, I care a little more about my body and my health. Don't get me wrong, I love a treat, okay? I eat pizza 2, 3 times a week. Again, live your best life, okay? We're gonna talk about the sugar in these drinks because we're talking about coffee today. Let's start with Tim Hortons since that was my go-to when I was little.
Let's see how much sugar is in a Tim's ice cap.
29 grams of sugar in a regular small.
5.5 teaspoons or 8 cubes of sugar in this drink.
And I was not getting that small of a size when I was little. Nuh-uh. That's why those things are addicting. Or these, I used to get these when I was in junior high all the time.
Let's see how much sugar is in a vanilla Starbucks Frappuccino. It's a vanilla Frappuccino, yet the word vanilla is not in the ingredient list.
That's nearly 4 tablespoons of sugar or 13 cubes.
Look at the amount of sugar in that cup. This one's crazy.
This guy asked for 40 pumps of classic syrup in his drink.
Goodness, 40 pumps? Are you kidding me? Okay, well listen, according to Starbucks.com, 1 pump of their classic syrup, which is what this guy's taking, is 4.9 grams of sugar per pump. That's 5 grams of sugar per pump. He's taking 40. 40 times 5 is 200. He has 200 grams of sugar in his freaking coffee.
200 grams.
43 teaspoons of sugar in this. Drinking this much sugar can make you sick, tired, throw your gut lining, and compromise your immune system. Research shows that 70% of the immune system resides in the gut. Consuming high doses of sugar can cause damage to your gut lining. That will trigger inflammation and inhibit the growth of good bacteria.
That sweet treat ain't so sweet to your body, that's for sure. Killing me softly. They're killing us slowly with these drinks, man.
There's this Starbucks drink trending on TikTok. It's an iced venti pumpkin cream chai tea latte. Little do you know how much sugar is in it. 1 pump of vanilla syrup, 5 grams of sugar. 2 pumps of brown sugar syrup, 10 grams of sugar. The chai tea latte, the chai tea pump, there are 6 pumps in here, 53 grams of sugar. The pumpkin cream on top, that's just 40 grams of sugar. And then the oat milk has an additional 9 grams of sugar. That's a total of 117 grams of sugar. Let's measure that.
Wild is all I gotta say. You guys, you're like asking for diabetes at this point.
This just came across my feed. Look at this drink somebody's making at Dunkin' Donuts for a customer. Look how much sugar is in there. And look on top, now it's like 12 pumps of caramel. Like at this point, we just have to start taking personal accountability for what we consume. Like there's no coffee yet.
Yeah, there's not even coffee yet.
Okay, still waiting for the coffee. No coffee. Like if you don't like the taste of coffee, just like don't force it. Look how much coffee. Look. It's all watered down. It's like 2 shots.
If you don't like the taste of coffee, just say it. Someone commented too that they work at Dunkin' and they've seen worse than this. And people actually fight the workers on that there isn't enough sugar added to their drink, that there's not enough of the swirl they put in, which is just pure sugar. And the thing is, you drink this and sugar's addicting. It lights up your brain like a drug does. You're getting addicted to this, and so you're gonna have withdrawals if you cut this out of your daily diet as well. And black coffee is gonna taste absolutely awful if you tried to drink that after something like this. When I was little, I would go to my grandma's house and I would drink coffee all the time at her place, but like I'm talking the littlest cup. It was like this mini mug. It wasn't even a full adult size mug. Most of it was French vanilla creamer with like the littlest bit of coffee. So I understand not fully loving the coffee flavor, liking a lot of cream in your coffee type of thing, but this is ridiculous. This is getting to a point where it's unhealthy. It's asking for diabetes.
You know what I just discovered? That this drink right here has 87 grams of sugar in it. Yes, 87 grams of sugar. And 600 calories. 600 calories in this drink. I never look at the nutrition facts for like Starbucks stuff, but I was ordering and I was like, let me just see, because this is my new fall drink. And I still ordered it because it's literally my favorite drink right now. It's the iced venti pumpkin cream chai latte. It's so good, but I just really can't believe that's how much sugar is in this drink. And the grande has 50 grams of sugar, so it's not any better. Still a lot of sugar.
See, that's why I wanted to bring the sugar content and everything into this video, because a lot of people order these drinks and they don't realize. I mean, maybe you don't give a crap. If I was going to get a sweet treat, I too would not want to know how much sugar and calories is in it. I'm just trying to have a sweet treat, you know what I mean? I'm trying to enjoy myself. But at the same... Sir. That bird was straight up talking back. Sorry, before I was really interrupted. You may not want to know, but at the same time, you kind of should want to know if you care about your health. It's all about balance. And it's not even just coffee. It's in a lot of drinks that we consume, like energy drinks. Everyone loves a good cup of pop.
41 grams of sugar for every 375 milliliters. So that's either 44 teaspoons or 66 cubes of sugar in this entire bottle.
That's crazy. And someone was like, and who drinks 2 liters of Coke alone? And people were like, I do. People do. It's not unheard of. A Shamrock shake from McDonald's. Do you see the calories in that? The amount of, even like the sodium and everything, like it's just all around awful. Now I'm getting sidetracked. We're talking about coffee, but it's crazy, right? Like if you're wondering why, if you're on like a weight loss journey, you're wondering why you're not losing weight, it might be your daily coffee. Now, how much added sugar can you have in a day?
There is a difference between natural sugars and added sugars. When we talk about natural sugars, these are the ones present in carbohydrate sources like potatoes and bananas. And when we talk about added sugars, these are things like your table sugar, brown sugar, coconut sugar, honey, and more. And in this video, we're talking about added sugar. The guideline for added sugar intake is around 25 to 36 grams, or 6 to 9 teaspoons per day.
And people are consuming 87 grams up to, okay, not everybody, but like tons of grams of sugar in your coffee. That's supposed to be your daily amount. People are going like triple over this in just one coffee.
Sugar is not inherently bad. While the amount of sugar matters, we also take a look at what sugar tends to displace in our diet, which is usually our proteins, fiber, and unsaturated fat. Every day is different. And while it's important to be mindful of your overall added sugar intake, it's also important to focus on the nutrients you should add as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, every day is gonna be different. Again, balance. So I know we're talking about coffee, but even a Starbucks hot chocolate, and they're not even good. Do people actually like Starbucks hot chocolates? I find it to be like the worst drink. It is the worst hot chocolate that I've ever had in my life, and I hated them even as a child. As a kid, okay? What kid doesn't like hot chocolate?
Let's see how much sugar is in this hot chocolate from Starbucks. 1 grande hot chocolate has 37 grams of sugar. That's 11 cubes of sugar, or 2.5 tablespoons of sugar in your grande hot chocolate from Starbucks.
And it doesn't even taste good. If you want a good hot chocolate, go to Tim Hortons. It's so good.
Can you guess how much sugar is in this Frappuccino before I fill up this cup?
Pause, take a guess.
So it's actually 60 grams.
Yeah, that's disgusting. So you get the idea. So much sugar. I'm sure you already know consuming too much coffee in a day is bad for you. It can lead to high blood sugar, upset stomach, mood swings, weak immunity, disturb your sleep patterns, of course. It can make you anxious or jittery. The list goes on. You can, sadly, have too much of a good thing.
He likes his creamer. And I mean, really likes his creamer.
So I did the math on this, and this was roughly 16 to 20 tablespoons of creamer, which is typically 550 to 600 calories worth of just creamer in his coffee. A lot of the comments on this video were just like, holy crap, that is so much creamer. That is so much stuff put in his coffee. And the only thing I thought of is like, this is probably what they're doing at Starbucks too.
100%.
A coffee at Starbucks is like 600 to 1,000 calories. How on earth is a coffee that many calories? It should not be. Like, drinking coffee in itself is like almost no calories at all. If you're adding all the stuff into it, it can make it 500, 1,000, 1,500 calories even to start your day off with zero nutritional value. If you're trying to lose weight, stay away from liquid calories. It's the easiest way to get yourself full of calories and not even feel full. Because I guarantee you could drink this and still want 5 donuts afterwards because it's not going to fill you up.
And like I said, people are often consuming these drinks daily. So let's take a look at this little interview thing, how much people are spending on coffees a week.
How much do you spend on coffee each week?
$35.
$56-ish? $11?
For the week?
No, sorry, that's a day.
Let's do the math. $56 a week times 4, that's $224 a month. Times 12, $2,688 a year. That's crazy. I think it was the average American spends just over $1,000 a year on coffee. I don't even want to know how much I spend on pizza, so I ain't judging you. If that's your treat, that's fine. But it is concerning how much sugar is in coffee. Definitely not good for your health. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Now, sugar isn't gonna outright kill you, but it can if you have too much.
Okay, I went and visited my boyfriend this past week, and while I was there, what did me and the girlfriends do? We went and got coffee, and one person asked, and I was so curious how much money I spent on coffee this week, because he doesn't have a coffee maker, and I drink 2 coffees a day, okay? Like, it's a bad habit. Calculated it all up, and I'm gonna go through how much money I spent on coffee in 1 week. Total of $107.02.
In 1 week. 1 week. Holy moly.
Got back from a week visiting my boyfriend, and the one thing about me is I'll spend money on coffee. So I have how much money I spent on coffee in 7 days, a week. $100.86. I'm a little bit cheaper than last time, I will say.
This girly, that's crazy. What do you do for a living? How do you afford all these coffees?
I've been having 1 coffee a day, and the price of coffee is $10.65 Australian. In 56 days, I have spent $596 on coffee.
Sheesh. So not only is it bad for your health, it's very expensive. I'm thankful that I am not addicted to coffee. I don't really drink it at all, actually. I don't mind coffee, but I definitely could not straight up drink black coffee. I honestly don't drink it just because it can stain your teeth. And so I just don't. I thought we could wrap up the video with this one.
I'm about to make the world's biggest coffee inside this wheelie bin.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. But coffee talk, what a journey. So, do you guys love coffee? Are you obsessed? Do you go and get your little drink on the way to work or school, whatever it is? What's your favorite place to go get coffee? Do you make it at home? Let me know. Let's talk about this in the comment section. Again, I'm not opposed to a sweet treat. Life can be real crappy, and sometimes the only thing that makes it worth living is your sweet little treat, okay? That's how I feel about pizza. So by all means, you do you. Just make sure there's a balance, okay? Take care of yourself. I love ya. Try a Tim Hortons hot chocolate. Try it. It's really yummy. And the weather's getting chillier. It's the perfect time for it. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!